Hi guys, today I'm going to be making things that you can eat. No, not with Play-Doh. And not with play food. But I think I'll eat that later. But we're going to be making it out of polymer clay. So, can you guess what our first thing is going to be? If you guessed a donut, then you're right. We are going to be making like a rainbow donut. So you need any mix-up color of your choice, and then teal or whatever overcolor or the color that's going to go on top. So first you're going to roll your mix-up color, then you're going to flatten it, but not too flat. Then you are going to get a knife, if you have it, and I'm going to smooth the edges. Now that that is done, you're going to get your teal. And you're going to roll it into a ball, then flatten it and get a rolling pin. Then you're going to put your donut on there. Then you're going to cover the donut up. And make sure when you put it on, when you're folding it, you're not just laying it on there and having the cut spaces lying there. You're going to make sure that you flattened it down. So I'm just rolling down some more to put on top. And now that you've got that, you can roll it, but don't mix it up because you know that the inside's in there. Then you're going to shape it again. And then you're going to get your hole tool right here. You're going to make a hole through the middle. If you want, because it's not really a bagel, but I think I might make a little bagel donut. But now that you did it, you're going to get your knife. And when you cut it open, you have like a bagel swirl. I can show you. So now that we got that, you can cook it if you would like. It's ready for packaging. So the next thing we are going to make is a lollipop. So you're going to get two mix-up colors of your choice. I have like a greenish pink, like with brown, I think. Then a blue pink. So this is kind of for you who have already mixed up your colors. So this is something that you can do. You're going to roll it thin. Then you're going to cut it. So that side, then get your other mix-up color. Then you're going to roll. If it's done now, then you can cut it off and make sure it's the same length as the other lollipop. And if it's not, then you can cut the one that's not. Then you're going to combine them like in two strips so they're sticking together. Then you're going to kind of make a swirl with it. So it's like swirling together like a chew toy. So it's kind of loopy. Then you're going to mix them together in a liquid. Then you're going to roll it long. Then you're going to get the side, and you're done with that part. And now that you're done with that, you're going to get some black. You're going to rub it, kind of shape it into like a little like chicken bone, so that one side is big and the other is small. Then that you got that, you're going to flatten the lollipop on there, turn it around, kind of make sure it's really in there. And sometimes you might need to get some more of that color if you have it, and then just flatten it in the back. And there you have it. Ready to be packaged up and ready to go. So the next thing I'm going to be making is a hamburger. So you're not gonna like stack up, we're just making the burger part. So you're going to get your brown and you're going to roll it into a ball. As good as you can, and then you're going to get your knife if you have it, and you're going to flatten it down, but not too flat like a pancake. Just puff up so it looks like a burger to you. And then you're going to get like this, I have this like bumpy spikes. And you're just gonna make some design. Then you might want to get your, I have this that can kind of make grill marks. But if you don't have it, then that's okay. And then you could get something like this. It's kind of like bumpy, like a shell with lines. So I'm going to flatten it down there. And there you have it. A good burger ready to go for packaging. And the next thing we are going to make is a juice box. I mean, who doesn't like cold juice? So I'm going to get pink. And I'm going to orange, yeah. I'm going to get orange. And I'm going to roll it into a ball. Kind of like this. Really get your hands rolling. Then it might kind of look like this. So now that that's like that, you're going to roll it into a thick line like that. Then you're going to shape it into a rectangle. You might need a little more if you didn't use enough the first time, so then I'm gonna shape it. So if you already got it shaped, you can set that aside, and now we are going to be doing the flavor. So mine is going to be apple. No, cherry. Cherry. So you're going to get 2 tiny little portions of red, and you're going to flatten them so they kind of look like cherries. Then you're going to get some brown. Or you could get like a dark green if you don't have the brown. So it's your choice if you want to use the one that you want to use if you have both colors. So now you're going to get your knife and you're going to cut it very small. Then you're going to put it on one of the cherries. Oh, and you have to take the brown and roll it into a long snake. Then you're going to get another one and crisscross it at the top. Then put on the other cherry. Then you're going to bring it together on top where it crisscrossed the stem. Then you're going to get your juice box shape and you are going to put it on. Just like this. And then you're going to get a sharp tool or something sharp. If what you have is too sharp, you might need someone to help you. So you're going to put a hole in the side, or if you want, you can put it in the middle if you really want to. And then it might get shorter when you do that, so you can kind of shape it up as you do it. And now that you've done that, you're going to get some gray. And you're going to roll it into a snake, but not too thin because it needs to be a straw. So you're going to cut it. Then you're going to put it in. If it's too short, then you could, too long, then you could cut it. Because it needs to be able to fit in. So now that you got that in there, you're done with the juice box. It kind of looks like a walkie-talkie, but it can be whatever you want it to be. So now, you're going to package that up, and then it's ready to go. And then the other thing we are going to make is a cake, like a small little cake. So the first thing you're going to get is yellow or blue. Yeah, I'll use blue. Get some blue. And you're going to roll it into a ball. And then you're going to flatten it like we did the burger, but a little bit more puffier. Then you're going to get some red. And we're going to do kind of like the same thing we did with that donut. We're going to roll red or a color of your choice. And you're going to flatten it down. Or you could get your rolling pin and do it. So I'm going to get my rolling pin. And if it sticks to your platform, you could just get a knife or maybe a piece of paper that could, anything that could slide under it and get it off the table if it's stuck. So then you might need to kind of flatten it some more. And then you're going to get your small cake shape and you're going to put it on there. Put it on there, over it. And you might think this is like the donut, but it could be like the donut. But it's something different we're gonna do with it at the end. So now that it's all covered up, I'm gonna roll it. And don't mix it, because you have to remember that there's that polymer clay at the bottom. Inside. You don't have to use polymer clay because polymer clay can be cooked. You can use normal clay, then just keep it like that. Or clay that dries up if you want. But anyway, now that's good, you're going to flatten it just like the hamburger. Then you're going to get your knife and you are going to cut in the middle. Cut in the sides. Then cut through those small slices. Then cut through that one and that one. And then you have some yummy cake ready to be packaged up and sent to you. So the next thing that we'll be making is an orange. So going to get your orange and you're going to roll it into a ball. And then you're going to put it to the side. No, then you're going to put a hole in it. And get some brown. And then roll it into a short snake. Then put it in. And you could do this if you wanted to. Get some green. If some of your colors are kind of hard to roll up and all crummy, before you do this video, before you watch this video, you might want to really mix the clay in your warm hands, and then just like maybe for a few hours or minutes, depending on how hard it is. But yeah. So you're going to flatten your green into an oval. Then you're going to kind of push in two sides, so it's kind of in a leaf shape like that. So I'm going to put that on there. You may have to adjust your stem, and then you're going to attach it to there. And then you got it. Okay. Ready to package it up. And ready to be gone. So now we are going to be I'm going to be telling you a few tips about this clay. So if you have mixed colors, you can kind of rip it out, but maybe if you need more colors, you can kind of mix it. And if sometimes you may have you're trying to mix it and it doesn't really work, you have to lay it down and get the inside, open it up, and get those insides on the outside, and then the outside and the inside. Then you're going to mix if you want to kind of mix colors. And This is some soft clay, and I think some clay, if you leave it out like laying on something, the bottom gets sticky. And that might be a problem for you, but it might not be. So, yeah. And we can make a couple blocks with this, with the leftover colors I have. You're going to roll it into whatever color you want into a ball. Then you're going to shape into a cube. Then another block that I think I'm really good at making. Let's get a color. I think I'm going to do a multicolor for this one. You're going to roll whatever color you want into a thick snake. Then you're going to get some yellow and you're going to put it down, and then you're kind of gonna roll it, and then you're going to cut it, and then it'll kind of look like a piece of cheese, kind of like this. So then you're going to make another. Remember, do the same process we did last time. Circle, flatten, make into a square or a piece of cheese. So now that you got those two pieces done, if they're too big, you can flatten them like that. Then, if you need to, you can get a hole making shape, like not a hole, but a dent making shape. I have one right here. Gonna make those dents. Then you're going to attach that long snake into those dents, and then we might want to make a car. So, to make a car, you're going to get some purple. No, we aren't. I'm going to get some yellow. And you're going to roll it into a circle. Then, make sure the circle is flat. Then, you're going to smooth the top so it kind of looks like a car shape. Kind of like a loaf of Thanksgiving bread, maybe, like that, like a small one. And then, now that you did that, you're going to get some gray, and you're going to make wheels. So do one. You have to make 4 gray balls. So now that you got one gray ball, you're going to make another. Just like that. And then I'm going to get some black. And you are going to flatten it. Then put it on the car. You could do white, but I'm going to do black. And now we will try it out. Here. It should be able to fit through. And if it doesn't, that's okay. And you can make another one if you want. But if that's the way you want it to be, then it's okay. Then I'm going to make another block, but this time it's going to be rectangular. And you're going to roll it like that. Then you're kind of gonna like, okay, you're going to roll it like a long thick snake, like we did with the other block. Going to roll it like a long thick snake, but not very long, just make sure it's really thick. Then you're going to shape it. If you're new to clay, you might not get the right shaping, but you need to really practice, because I've been doing clay for I think a year and a half. Yeah, so thank you for watching this polymer clay tutorial, and make sure you keep watching, and yeah, bye, and play.